Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Now, in this one, we're going to see if we can polish off Quina's frog-catching foray. So, if we go into the marsh, now, I am currently sitting at 98 frogs caught. When I hit, I think it's the 99th. Is it the 100th? I think it's the 99th. That is when I can get Quina's final reward. Now, in order to do that, I have to beat her old master. Master Quina. Is it Quail? I can't remember. But I have to beat her master. Now, he's not... on paper, he's, if memory serves, something like the third highest level boss in the game. He's honestly not that hard. You know, I mentioned in a previous video they make bosses harder by just pimping out their HP. Yeah, that's what they did with him. So he doesn't actually hit that hard. The main thing to bear in mind is he inflicts quite a few different status effects. Man-Eater is not a bad ability to go with for doing damage, but I've gone like status effects. I want to protect myself against status effects. Obviously you need Quina in your party in order for this to work, because the boss battle will initiate immediately, and you need Quina to catch the frogs, and so she has to be in your party. Zidane, you has to be in your party because whilst you're wandering around the world of Gaia, Zidane is always your party leader, and honestly you'd want him in your party anyway, so he can thieve things. The guy does have some quite nice equipment still. Not unique equipment, you know, things like Robe of Lords, but still pretty nice. The other two I've just got Amarant and Vivi for no real reason other than they were here along for the ride anyway. If you want to... Oh no, wait, I've made a mistake here, haven't I? Anyone noticed the mistake I've made? I haven't got a healer. Whoops! I would recommend having a healer just to be on the safe side. So, mistakes have been made. Let's switch out Vivi for one of the ladies. Oh, that was almost a bit of a mess up, wasn't it? Right, so... let's just get rid of all of this. Swap out, switch party members. We'll swap out Vivi for, who's the lowest level of level 55, level 56. I guess we're going to go with Dagger then. And then we'll just equip Dagger with, okay, she's currently got the Tiger Racket, has she? Alright, that's fine. So we will have Circlet, sure. Powerist, yeah, why the hell not? Light Robe, and Pumice Piece. Okay, so auto regen, yes. Concentrate, not a bad plan, but we'll see what else we're gonna need. Clear-headed, yes. Insomniac, yes. Ability up, yeah, we'll keep it for now. We don't really need level up at the moment. It's a boss fight after all. Actually, that's a good point. It's a boss fight after all. I can probably get rid of level up on a variety of characters, which would free up ability stones for other things. So I'm just checking. Although this guy's a boss, I've got a funny feeling he does give you experience. Yeah, he does. Quite a lot of it as well. Okay, fair enough. We are going to go with level up. There we go. Jelly, yeah. Locomotion, yeah. Antibody, yeah, we do want Loudmouth. There we go. I think he does stop. Yeah, we'll go with that. That'll do fine. There we are. Right. Now let's do this again. Depart. So you might want to equip items that protect you from water magic or water damage maybe, but honestly it's not that big a deal. If you've got auto regen on your party members and you got a healer, you should be pretty set. Now I've got Amarant, so I can also heal people's MP, seems like a good plan. You could of course have Freya perform the same role essentially. Yeah, and we're just going to see how this goes. Zidane's going to be on stealing duties. So he's got Bandit and Mask Thief equipped, ability-wise. Keep Baby Frog, there we go. Achievement unlocked, Frog Wrangler. You working hard, Quina. That's Quail. Quail's master. Now the time, Quina. You on your own from now on. You train to become ultimate gourmand alone. Master Quail. Before you go, you take final test. Here we go. This fight isn't actually that difficult. The guy's weak to Man-Eater, as he's vaguely bipedal, and Thunder. I mean, he is basically a frog-filled water guy. So I guess that kind of shouldn't come as a huge surprise. And he's going to use water on me, whatever shall I do? He uses water on my entire party. Oh, noes. Right, I'm actually going to restore MP to Quina, because she appears to be a little low on it. Are we going to drop a frog on his head? Yeah, let's drop a frog on his head. Mini! Great! A chunk of my party's now tiny. Let's not stress too much about it. Frog drop does a fixed amount of damage though, so we don't care. 5841. Chakra on dagger. Aqua breath for more water damage. Yeah, didn't really do much that I care about, let's be honest. I'm just going to keep dropping frogs on his head, damage-wise. And I've got dagger on standby in case I need the heal. But it doesn't look like it's going to be that necessary, if we're being honest. Silence! Oh. Oh no, Zidane, who can't cast magic anyway, has been silenced. Whatever shall I do? You can't eat this guy, by the way. I'd just like to point that out in case anyone's wondering. You cannot eat your master. That is not allowed. Ooh, confuse. Oh, and it worked as well. Alright, fine, fair enough. Let's just get him out of that. He's minied, so it's not as if he's going to do a hideous amount of damage to anyone by punching them in the face. But dagger can knock him out of his confusion anyway. There we go. 1 healed for. Stole Glutton's robe. Hurrah! Silence! That's everybody. Oh no! Amaranth, who also cannot use magic, has now been silenced. Whatever shall I do? If you want to steal items from this guy, the fight can be kind of long, just 'cause he's got a lot of health. But like I say, nothing to be massively concerned about. Couldn't steal anything. Boo. Now let me just check how much health this guy has left. Blind. Oh no, the 2 characters who aren't going to be attacking physically have darkness on them. Whatever shall they do? Missed. Oh, that's helpful. Fine. I'm pretty sure he starts off with something like 65,000 hit points. Stole Rob of Lords. Excellent. He must be running out of stuff for me to steal now. Steal everything that isn't nailed down. Drop more frogs on him. Macy doesn't just eat each of these frogs. Nom. He's trying to poison people now. Oh no, Zidane has been poisoned. Canacia. There we go, we can get rid of that. Dagger has been useful! Hurrah! There we go, that gets rid of the poison. Poison! Nope, do not care. Another frog to your face. And this is how the fight continues. It's still ninja gear. He really must be running out of stuff at this point. There's really not much more to this fight. It's not a hard fight at all. A bit disappointing really, but never mind. No one cares about all that nonsense. Doesn't have anything. Oh, okay. Now, if you've got Ico in your party, this is where you could throw an Isuna on Amaranth to make him big. But instead, I'm going to cast Mini on Amaranth because that will reverse the effect of the Mini that's currently on him and make him big. Like that. So that works too. He's not carrying anything anymore, so I might as well just pummel this guy in the face. Aqua Breath! Oh no! Water damage to my entire party. It's almost as if I'm supposed to care. Oh, Quina's in a trance. How appropriate. You know what? I'm in the mood for summoning. Am I in the mood for summoning? I might just do a thing in a bit where we go through all of Dagger's summon, or all of the lady's summons. Nuts to it. Rumble! Who's getting minied? Oh, no, it's Zidane this time. We can't cook him, so we're just going to frog drop him. Judgment Bolt! Zap, 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 zap. For a disappointing amount of damage. The summon damage is kind of disappointing endgame, but I did get the achievement Bring on the Thunder, so that's okay. And we just keep chipping away at his health until the lighter dies. I'm so blue, achievement unlocked for using blue magic mods. Alright, let's throw a mini at Zidane again, so that he's not teeny. Oh no, Amaranth has taken down the boss, it's all good. There we go, fight over. We stole all the things, and we beat him. And we never actually had to use a single healing spell on ourselves. Yeah, go figure. And Zidane leveled. Because he's one of the few bosses that actually gives you experience. I now have more to teach you. I give you this. Received Gastro Fork, the ultimate fork, achievement unlocked. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. Right, now you can keep catching frogs, of course. The advantage being that... Okay, so Frog Drop does an amount of damage... Whoops. Frog Drop does an amount of damage equal to the number of frogs you've caught times Quina's level. Now, this maxes out at 9999. But if Quina's level is not yet 99, then you can increase the damage done by Frog Drop by catching more frogs. 100 frogs reached. So what I am now going to do for a short while is go around and catch froglies. And we're thereby going to pimp out the damage from Quina's Frog Drop. So I'll catch you guys in a bit once I have finished that. Right, so I have gone and caught a bunch more frogs. The other thing I did, this was actually a couple of episodes back, is that I went round on a dragon slaying foray to power up Freya's Dragon Crest. The last thing we're going to do in this video is take a visit Limblum. Just one thing to note, one nice thing I actually quite like, although this is an old game now. You can see that after Limblum got attacked, they've actually changed the town model for it. They've taken a chunk out of it to show it got wrecked by Atmos. I think that's actually quite cool. Anyway, we need to go into Limblum. Ta-da! Now, we're going to make a start on the Nero family quest. I don't like this quest, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is a side quest. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Theatre District. So, with this side quest, you are slowly gathering up the Nero family, and you're getting them all together, I don't know, for a family pick or something. You get a Protect Ring as a reward, which is a powerful piece of equipment, but not unique. You can get some in other ways. And the thing is, that in order to get it, you have to return to Limblum, the Theatre District, a total of 9 times. But basically, as you go through the final dungeon of the game, each time you come across a relatively major event, it triggers another family member turning up in Limblum, so you need to go back to Limblum in order to meet the family member, and that's how you progress the quest. I think this would have worked much more nicely if it was spread out over a larger period of time. They could have started it as soon as you get access to, say, the Blue Narcissus, because then you are exploring the world, rather than cramming it all into that last dungeon, because in practice... yeah, and you could have spread them around a bit, or you could have had them going throughout the course of the game. So say like the first time you meet the Nero brothers, they could have talked about it, and then you could have had it started. You go and find the family members as you travel around the game, and it'd have felt more natural rather than in quite a short period of time, because it's really going to break up our progress through the last dungeon, which is going to be annoying. I'm going to do it anyway, but I've never actually done it before. This is the first... I didn't know it existed. This is the first time I've come across it. But it's just irritating. I don't think I've started this quest already. Or maybe I have. I can't actually remember. I think I might have done. Okay. So the first time you can come back here is basically at the start of what used to be Disc 4, which is now. I think I might actually have already done it, but I don't quite recall. It's the problem with taking breaks between making videos. I can't remember everything that I did in the previous one. But anyway, sorry? Yeah, I didn't keep notes. That's my own damn fault. But you'd encounter the Nero brothers just around here. So I'm going to assume that I did it. And then we're going to head back. Now, there are more than 9 opportunities for you to come back to Limblum. But the chest spawns once, so there's no point doing it more than 9 times, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, we're going to have a go, and we're going to see how it pans out. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to do for this episode. So we've made sure that we started the Nero family quest. And... was it the business district I wanted? Ah, poopy. And we have... what's the other thing we spent time doing? Can't remember. My brain's dying. Anyway, next time... we're going to continue on with story. Story. Oh yeah, we beat Quina's master and did that little segment. So, next time we're going to start off with story. And we really are, story-wise, entering the home straight of this game now. And some of you may be thinking, finally, because, well, if you look at my Steam playtime, I have been playing this game now for something like 65 hours. It's a Final Fantasy game. Those of you who are used to JRPGs, that won't come as a surprise to you in the slightest. Those of you who are not used to JRPGs might be thinking, damn, that's a long game. Yeah, there's a reason why when this came out on the PlayStation 1 it was split across 4 discs. Anyway, that's what we're going to do next time. So, I hope to catch you all then. Ciao, ciao.